Hi guys, Jason here from Empire Distributing. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about burner selection for your fire pit project. It's a big decision. We always want to make sure we have the right burner. We don't want to make any bad choices here, so I'm here to help you out with that process. One thing I wanted to point out is in the bottom of every burner box is a complete installation guide from Warming Trends. It has all your installation requirements, clearances to combustibles, flex line sizing, all that information is in here. The problem is sometimes it gets lost in the bottom of the box. You're excited to do your installation, you don't realize you've just tossed the box and the instructions. So every single box has instructions inside. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about, like I said, burner placement or burner selection. So we're going to use this Tecoblock Valencia fire pit. This measures 29¼ inches. We'll call it roughly 30 inches on the inside. And as a general rule, when we select our burner, we're going to use that same 4 to 6 inches from the top of the coping to the top of the pan. We're going to use that same dimension from the outermost points of this fire pit burner. This happens to be a Crossfire burner, 120,000 BTU. We're looking for 4 to 6 inches from these outermost points to the inside edge of our fire feature. The reason we want that clearance is we want to keep this block, we don't want it to get hot. Warm is fine, but if you get it too hot, you could run the risk of cracking it or discoloring it. So we want to maintain roughly 4 to 6 inches. So this CFB is 120, or CFB 120 is about perfect. You can see we're 6 or maybe a little bit more, so this would certainly be an option. However, if you wanted to go a little bit bigger because you wanted more flame spread, we would just take out the 120. We'll put in a CFB 180 just to see how it fits. And you can see I still easily have 6 inches all the way around this burner. So what happens is I just jump from 120 to 180,000 BTUs. It's not going to give me any taller flame. We're going to still see that 24 to 36 inches of flame height, but our flame spread got bigger, which means you can enjoy it from further away. It's a little more massive in the backyard. It maybe look a little bit more proportionate to the fire feature. If you're a commercial application and you're imagining guests at a hotel or out in front of a lobby or in a restaurant, you may want the fire a little more concentrated to the center to keep your guests away from the flame. But 180 is a perfect choice for this Valencia. Just for fun, we'll take this 180 out. I'm going to put a 240 in here just to show you we could even easily go up to a 240. We easily have our 4 inches all the way around on this fire pit. As long as we have the BTUs, enough BTUs and pressure provided to this fire pit, we can give you a nice big flame spread, a nice tall flame, 24 to 36 inches. The customer would be really happy with this. One thing I want to point out is most people think when you go to higher BTUs, you're going to gain flame height. That's actually not true at all. 24 to 36 inches is what you're going to see for flame height. No matter what burner you use, it's the flame spread that really changes. So you can see as we add BTUs, we're adding width to the burner. We're really not going to add any height to the flame. And just for fun, we're going to pull the 240 out. I just want to give you an example of a 250 in this fire pit, and this has been done many, many times. But if we put a 250 in here, we're kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. We're getting closer to that 6 inch or 4 inches on the perimeter of this burner around the edge here, but still an acceptable choice. You could go with a 290. This will give you a lot of flame height, a lot of flame spread. Maybe not the best choice for a commercial application, but if this is a private residence or in your backyard or someplace where you can police this and who's going to gather around it, this would certainly be a great choice for this fire pit as well. So all choices, 120, 180, 240, or 290, any of these would work in the fire pit. So you may be asking yourself, how do I know what these dimensions are? If you use your resource guide, we give you all the dimensions for all the fire features, and all the fire pit burners are listed in here. We give you diagonals and also your cross dimensions. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to call us as well.